Hi guys, so it's Monday. We're down here in the shop today, finally. Since what, a week and a couple of days since the ice bowl. My plan today was to at least get tires washed. I'd like to get the car washed, but we was expecting snow yesterday, and it snowed like crazy pretty good up here yesterday, but none of it stuck. Luckily, the temperature never got cold enough for it to stick, so we're thankful for that. However, when I walked out the house this morning to come down to the shop, it's snowing right now, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna get tires washed today. I'm not sure if I'll get the car washed. I probably just get the car stripped down and see what all needs to be replaced. No, we're gonna have sheet metal. No, we're gonna have to have a front T-bar, possibly a bumper. Pretty sure right front suspension. Just all that's got to be took apart and cleaned up and just look to see what all it did get. So as you can see, we just kind of throwed everything in here the other night. Didn't get it on the wash dolly or nothing. We'll probably go ahead and do that, get it on the dolly, get all the tires off, get them outside so I can wash them, get them cleaned up. Other than that, I don't know if we'll get a whole lot done today, you know, as far as being productive. Probably just be a lot of tearing apart today, so. Yeah, so. Been waiting on warm days to try to do this, and I think our warm days are pretty much gonna be far and few between, so. I think Wednesday's supposed to be 54, Wednesday, but by the time I get home from work, it's dark, so that won't be 54 by the time I get to the house.
34.
So anyways, we're gonna see what we can get done today. Hopefully we'll get a little bit knocked out and get to moving forwards and know what we're gonna have to spend and what we're gonna have to do. You know, I know we had that news this past weekend, or in this last video we posted, that we probably won't be racing much this year, and we probably won't be. You know, we've run 20 something races in a year. It's what we always try to run, but this year it's probably going to be 10, 12, somewhere in that area. You know, it might be every other week, but you know, I've had a lot of questions and comments and support behind that, and appreciate all that. But you know, don't mistake, we're not quitting, we're not getting out of it. Just we're going to be smart about it. So
Damn quitter.
all right, so anyways, we'll see where we're at once everything gets repaired and finished up and all, and go from there. But originally we had talked about maybe trying to run the Rookie of the Year for Rookie of the Year with the Topless Outlaws, but you know, that was before the price of everything went up and we realized what it was, and so I doubt we'd, you know, of course we're not going to do that because we done said we wasn't going to race every week. But anyways, we'll probably try to hit a lot of those topless races that are fairly close by, but definitely won't be at all of them, unfortunately. So
Unless a lot changes.
yeah, for sure, like a whole lot, but wishful thinking, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna get in here and start tearing it apart, getting everything off of it, and see what we can get done today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Glad to have you. If you haven't already and you're checking us out the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below where you're from, what you're watching, or what you thought about us. We're just a bunch of goofballs, but we're glad to have you. So thanks for watching. Is it balanced good?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, come on. Oh, well, I guess I need to pull on the bumper.
That's probably, we'll do that here.
I ain't going crooked.
Why is it going through?
Come on out.
Push it over, pull the front end over.
Well, how you plan on doing that? Whoa. Well, go on up so you can close the door. Come on. Right there. Close that door, Joel. Hold it.
I can't pull on the, everything I pull on break or loose.
Front tires in it.
Come on, whoa, right there.
Alright, so the camera died there on me while I was washing the tires. I had it on time lapse. Not sure what all I got, what I didn't get, but as you can see, we got the car stripped down pretty good. It's pretty much, there's no sheet metal on it. We're gonna get it out here, get it washed. I had to go inside and warm my toes up a little bit. They was a little bit froze, so had to go in there and get them warmed up. Gonna get a little bit of duct tape right here. We pulled the carburetor off to get it cleaned out and stored up, because we're not sure the next time we're gonna race. Possibly Alabama Bash, but we're not 100% sure on that. So you can see right there, which we got a gasket under there, but just want to be safe. Definitely don't want to take no chances on it. So we're gonna throw just a little duct tape over it just to cover them holes up. Hopefully seal it off a little bit better. Of course, the tape may be like me, it may be too cold to seal off anyway, so it's pretty freaking cold out here. It's been snowing the whole morning. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hey guys, Brad here with Days of Dirt. We're in the shop today. We haven't got a whole lot done since the last video from where we washed the car. Unfortunately, Dallas brought the Rona home, and we've been battling that for about a week now. And fortunately, it was a mild case. she had, you know, the body aches, the chills, and headaches. She did lose her taste and her smell. Maggie ran a fever for a couple of days. And then I had like sore joints and bones and just headaches. So we're on the mend. Unfortunately, or that was the second time we've had it. So we luckily this time wasn't as bad as the first time. So I came down here yesterday just for a little bit, just to move the tires out of the way right here so we could get the sheet metal table off the wall over there and do some sheet metal work, and just moving tires and being out here for about 30 minutes yesterday. I was in, it was hard to breathe. So don't know what I'll get done today or how long I'll stay down here. I'm not gonna try to be in any kind of hurry or work too hard. Still trying to recover from that. And I know I have a tendency to breathe heavy and hard on video as it is. So if you guys notice that I'm breathing hard or heavy, just kind of overlook it. And, you know, I know this right here don't help my breathing either. So I'm trying to do better, but that's a slow progress. Yesterday, my dad and Brandon, they done some work on the front bumper here. Brandon came up and they, in the hit the other day at the ice bowl, it caved all of this in. Basically this H pattern here, it caved that in. We had a bumper that we messed up last year when I hit a Ute tire, and it basically, last year it folded this bar and this bar down, but luckily at the ice bowl, it don't look like it hurt this bar, the main bar. So my dad and Brandon, they just cut this H off the old bumper and welded it on there, and we're gonna take and try to hammer this out flat. Looks like they did that one a little bit, so we're gonna try to hammer that flat and try to avoid trying to spend $300 on a bumper. So my goal today is to get it on the setup, on my Hammond setup plates. I know you guys have probably seen me use them before in videos. Those things are a lifesaver when you have an accident like we had at the ice bowl. You can pop them on, set the car on the ground, quickly measure everything and see where everything's at, or see what's bent or what's not bent. You know, I'm not going to do a how-to video on how to use them or nothing. If you guys haven't never seen them, check out Dave Hammond at Hammond Motorsports. You can check him out on YouTube, Facebook. You can call him. Dave will talk to you like he's known you his whole life. He's a great guy to deal with, and everything he makes is all made in the USA. He takes a lot of pride in that. So enjoy everything that we get from him. I've got several products from Dave. So that's my goal today, is just get it set on the ground and make sure nothing's see if anything is bent, and if it is bent, see what I need to replace. So hoping it's minor, hoping it's not anything major. I'm gonna bet it's probably ball joints and a spindle, or ball joints and A-arms, or something like that. So you know, I don't know if anything's bent. I never went back out on the track after we got in the wreck the other night, and I hadn't checked the toe or anything. So we're gonna check all that, and we're thinking that the bumper took the brunt of everything. It was the bumper, both the T-bars. So anyways, I'm gonna get that on the plates, start running some tape measures and some quick measurements and everything, and just see where we're at from there. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll be down here, what all I get done, so just follow along. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to everyone who's been watching our videos and sharing them. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you please hit the subscribe button. Like it, share it, comment it. Let us know what you think. Alright, so I got it on the setup plates. You can see. Got all four of them on. Got the axle pulled out of the left rear back there. One thing I like to do, you know, I like to just let it sit here and basically settle. You know, I'll let it sit here 10-15 minutes before I go to measuring anything. But the good thing about these setup plates, you can see I'm here by myself today. Obviously don't nobody want to be around me. And the good thing about these setup plates is it's a one-man show. You know, you can measure whatever you're needing to measure with no help at all. It does make it easier to have some help, but you don't necessarily need help. Now, another thing, there's no weight in the driver's seat. I have a full tank of fuel. And, you know, people's gonna have the argument, well, somebody needs to be in the driver's seat. Well, that is true. But when we got this car, all of my notes that I've got in my book was with no driver. It had a full tank of fuel with no driver on the setup plates. So in order to get the same results, I don't need to wait in the driver's seat for the time being. Now, to see my final numbers is such as, you know, percentages, scale numbers, etc., then I would need the driver in the car. But just doing what I'm doing, I don't need the driver in the car. Now, by doing that, you can't sit here and say, well, you know, I got a 1/2 inch of toe right here and 2 degrees of camber, and that be wrong or right. You got to take into consideration that there's no driver in the car. So those numbers are going to change, but what I need to hit is the numbers that I wrote down when we bought this car, when we brought it home, and before we ever took it to the track. Once I hit those numbers again, then my numbers, race weight is going to be correct. So that's the way I do it. Right, wrong, and indifferent, I don't guess it really matters as long as you're doing it the same way every time. One thing I do like to do too is I like to put vice grips or something on the steering column to lock the steering column down to where you know, the steering can't turn left or right and skew your data while you're, you know, you may be jacking the car up or down or whatever, and the wheels are naturally going to turn. So I always try to square my left side up and just basically eyeballing it with the tie rod to the inner pivot point and go from there. Like, again, I don't know if that's right, wrong, or indifferent, but that's the way I do it. So as long as I do it the same way every time, I don't guess it matters. But anyways, that's where I'm at there. So I'm gonna start pulling some tape measures and measuring, and hopefully there's nothing gonna be too jacked up, but it definitely don't hurt to check it. So we're gonna get started. All right, so you can see me there checking the caster and camber. I went ahead and off camera, I went ahead and blowed it all apart and got the checked all the ball joints. The lower ball joint's a little iffy, so I definitely think it needs to be replaced for sure. Checked my caster on the lower ball joint and the upper ball joint, and it's within 0.2 of a degree. So I don't think the spindle's bent. I think that may be more or less just something to do with the ball joint. We did mark an outline of the spindle or the lower A-arm when we bought this lower A-arm. This lower A-arm was brand new from the wreck we had in last year. So we traced it out, marked it up, and measured it, and the lower A-arm appears to be fine. Not gonna say that it is. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'm probably gonna change the lower ball joint. Probably change the upper ball joint as well, even though it don't feel that bad. But change both the ball joints and change that upper A-arm. Go from there, but I think that's about all I'm gonna be able to get done today. So I'm gonna try to work on the deck metal throughout the week. Try to get some of the rear deck metal knocked out. Start getting it replaced. I know a lot of people, you know, I don't know if I don't know if YouTube people know, but you can look up a video of Ray Cook showing how to measure the new the body rules for this coming year. Ours is a little long on the left side, so that's why we're having to redo the rear deck piece. I think it's got to be shortened 2 inches, just an eyeball measurement. So we gotta move this T-bar right here 2 inches forwards, and at 39 inches it's got to measure 54 inches from right here to the center of this hub, when this T-bar is 39 inches from the ground. So we gotta do a little work there. Gonna see if I can get that fixed. The right side dead on 54 inches, so it's no problems, no issues there. Just got to work on the left rear. But anyways, we're gonna try to work on some of that this week and get some of that knocked out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.